Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the sign of Cancer, what you can expect for the year of 2025. And I have to remind everyone, I am a Vedic sidereal astrologer. So what that means is you're going to want to have to figure out what your sidereal Vedic signs are. So the signs that you listen to for this are going to be your ascendant and your moon sign. No, we don't do the sun sign like Western. This is very important to know this. And let me just say this, it works. You're going to have the predictions you need for 2025. So with this, if you do not know your Vedic ascendant or moon sign, you're going to want to figure it out. So there's two ways you can do this. The best way to do it is to sign up for my Galactic Planner. And the Galactic Planner, go to galacticplanner.com, it will calculate your chart and it will give you your predictions for every day, delivered not only to the computer at that time, which you can look at as well, but it will also deliver it to your calendar on your phone or your computer, so that every day you can see what to expect astrologically according to your own personal chart. It's really an amazing tool. So if you don't want to do that, you can go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. While you're there, I have a free chart calculator. You click on that, put all your information in, scroll to the very bottom where it will have AS, that's your ascendant sign, and MO, that's your moon sign. So if you do this and you've discovered that your moon sign, and you should listen to both, if you discover that your moon sign or your ascendant is Cancer, then listen up here. I've got news for you. So all the way between last May to this coming May of 2025, Jupiter's been in your 11th house. So you still got 5 months to go of this. And Jupiter in the 11th is great. It means new friends, new associates, people are coming into your life. And I want to say this too, while Jupiter's in your 11th house, it's actually one of the best placements for it to be in terms of relationships. Bringing someone into your life. Yes, that's what this does. But in the 11th house, you are being invited to many social events. So you're meeting new people, people of influence, people that can help you, new friends, new associates. This is fantastic. And the 11th house in Vedic astrology is also the house of great gains. So it's a good year. It's been a good year and will continue to be a great year financially for gains for you. Gains from the work you do, money. It's fantastic with new friends and associates. And maybe through the friends, you can meet a new love in your life if you're looking to find someone or get married. But then by May, this is around May 14th, Jupiter will shift into your 12th house. And what this means is the 12th house, Jupiter there, means bringing things to an end. It's like completion. So many things that you've been working on are finally ready to be complete. Actually, Jupiter there in the 12th house can sometimes even mean retirement, retiring from something. But then again, it will be going into your first house soon after, which means a new beginning. But it's time to end things. You know, so many projects that you've been working on, and it's finally time to bring them to completion. You'll be so happy. And with Jupiter being in your 12th house, many times it can bring you to foreign countries, foreign lands and countries. So this is what starts for you May 14th, 2025, and it will continue all the way till around June 1st of 2026. So bringing things to an end, completion, retirement, as well as, my goodness, it's going to be foreign lands and countries and travel. It's a beautiful thing. And also during this time, I want you to pay attention to your dreams. 12th house deals with dreams. It also deals with the past. So you're able to let go of a lot of things that bothered you deeply from the past. So you're able to release and let go. It is a time of healing. It feels so good to not be so uptight about so many things that bothered you. Now you're free of them. You can relax. You feel good about things from the past. Once again, you can let it all go. And briefly, you'll get a little bit of taste from around October to the first week of December when Jupiter touches foot into Cancer. Very briefly, it's going to give you a taste of what the second part of 2026 to 2027 will be like for you, and that's a new beginning. A new beginning, a new fresh start with opportunities all around. But right now, this year is primarily all about finishing up the old and bringing things to completion. And travel and healing. That's all so good. Now, Saturn has been in your 8th house for the last couple of years. That's been tough. Saturn in the 8th, it deals with a lot of psychological insecurities, things that you don't understand or trust that have been coming up from your past. It's okay. This is almost over as well. And it also, this has been over the course of the past 2 years, you feel like there's been money that is supposed to have come to you, and maybe it didn't, or you didn't get as much as you thought you should. There's just like Saturn will limit the money through others. And maybe your partner is not doing as well as they were financially. This is all coming to a halt and an end by the end of next March. So around March 29th, Saturn will go into Pisces. And this means it's going to go into your 9th house, where it's going to be there for the next 2.5 years. What does that bring? It brings a new learning, a new heavy education, and also some issues and problems around your father. Maybe some different karmic issues with your dad. If he's still around, then there can be a decline. If he's not, then some things from the past will reemerge concerning over the course of the next 2.5 years concerning your father. Information about him that you will learn that will be heavy, not so easy to understand. Let me just tell you that. Now, Neptune is also going to join Saturn in your 9th house. And by next June, July, August, when Saturn and Neptune come together in your 9th house, if your father's still around, then you need to make sure that they see a doctor if they complain about anything. But what the issue is some things that possibly you didn't know about could come around, and also get a second opinion, because this means things are blurred and you can't see the truth. And I'm talking about your father. If he complains about anything, make sure that he gets a checkup. The next thing, the 9th house deals with your spiritual beliefs. And with Saturn and Neptune there, you're going to find that you wake up to a different way of seeing the world, and your beliefs have shifted. This is heavy. And what I feel like when I think about Saturn and Neptune, I think Saturn is reality, while Neptune is deception and illusion. So you're going to find that you wake up to something you didn't know about. And it's good. We need to know the truth, but it's still a little shocking to you because you had to wake up to the illusion of something you believed before, but you will. And also between the months of June through August, you're going to find there could be some issues with a sibling. If you have a brother or sister, they can have some problems, maybe an accident, maybe you can help, maybe you can prevent, but something, or it could just mean disagreements where you don't get along. But be aware during this time. There will be a lot to wake up to concerning a sibling. And another thing is, it may not be a good time for you to travel during this time, looking at the months of June, July, and August. Be careful if you are going to travel. Just know that you're more prone to accidents or problems while traveling. That's all. It's not horrible, but you know, we got to use astrology for what it's good for, to prevent things. So that's what I'm seeing with that. Now, with Rahu and Ketu, they're changing signs the end of May. So let's just say around June 1st, we're going to have the eclipses are going to start falling in your 8th and 2nd houses. So what does that mean? Now, before they were happening in the 9th and the 3rd, Rahu was in your 9th and Ketu's in your 3rd. So already you've been having some issues with a sibling for the past year and a half with Ketu in the 3rd. But that's all going to shift energy by June. And Rahu and Ketu stay in a sign for a year and a half. So while they are here for a year and a half, Rahu will be in your 8th and Ketu will be in your 2nd. A year and a half beginning June 1st. And what does this mean? Well, Rahu in the 8th can bring you some unexpected money through other people. But Ketu in the 2nd can cause some losses financially. So you've got to be very careful about where you put your money this year. Very careful. And another thing is, the 2nd house deals with family. Yes, it does. And with Ketu there could be a split in the family, problems with the family, and like I was already seeing, there's problems with the sibling and or your father, or even the memory of your father. So with Ketu in the 2nd house, I promise you some major shifts and changes are happening to you with your family and even your family's values. You're going to be kind of surprised of the changes in what people are doing in the family. It's not going to agree with you, let me put it that way. So, but also be careful about what you say, because things may not come out the way that you thought they would with your voice about what you want to say. So be careful using and choosing your wording, especially around the family. So overall, this is going to be a great year, maybe the beginning of a relationship all the way between now and May. And then it's going to be a time when traveling to foreign places, healing, bringing things to an end, some major conclusions. And I think a lot of this has to do with some family issues. And this will be good to bring this to an end. You're waking up to a whole new way of thinking and beliefs this year. But there's something going on with the family. And when I say that, it could be your father or a sibling, but there's something that you do not agree with the family. And money can come to you through other people, and maybe even if you are married, your spouse will start doing quite well financially. So money's coming, but be aware. There's going to be some issues and problems within the family, and maybe this is where an expense is put, where there could be a sense of loss financially through maybe helping someone out, having to give them money. This is what I see. So you're going to have a very interesting year. I hope you enjoy your travels. And remember, if this has inspired you to learn more about your chart in greater detail, this was general, believe it or not, then check out my Galactic Planner. Go to galacticplanner.com. Thank you.